all rise and honor the bride, please. Thank you, everybody. You may take your seats. Well, David and Holly, you probably realize this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Every wedding is truly a wonderful and beautiful occasion, and you two are the reason why. Because you come here tonight and you're full of love and hopes and dreams and excitement for your future together as husband and wife, and we're here in the presence of God to celebrate the love that the two of you have for each other, as well as to recognize and to witness your marriage. Now, David, before our Lord, do you take Holly to be your lawful wedded wife, and do you promise to be to her a true and devoted husband, true to her in all occasions, all seasons of life, and forsaking all others? Will you remain faithful to her?
I do.
Holly, before our Lord, do you take David to be your lawful wedded husband, and do you promise to be to him a true and devoted wife, true to him in all occasions, all seasons of life, forsaking all others, and remain faithful to him?
I do.
All right. Well, before we move on, we're going to do just a couple of things. First, I'd like you to pass your flowers to your maid of honor. Thank you so much. And I also would like the rings to be brought forward. And if you each would take the ring you're going to give to the other. Thank you, sir. Now take a moment to look at those rings, because I want to say something about them. Wedding rings are symbolic, and I'm going to say three things about them to help you remember the significance of them in the future ahead. But for example, always let the beauty of the rings remind you of the beauty of the love that you're blessed with. And the ring itself is continuous, and you know our Lord would love for your relationship to last a lifetime. And then finally, the ring is worn as a continual reminder of the very special promise you're about to make to each other, to be loving and faithful. Now, with those thoughts, I'm going to have you now turn completely to each other. And David, if you would hold her left hand now. There you go. And I'm going to give you the words to a promise. Repeat those words, and when we get to the very end, you can slide the ring on her finger. I, David, take Holly to be my wife.
I, David, take Holly to be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or for poorer.
Before God and these witnesses.
Before God and these witnesses.
Holly, I give you my promise.
Holly, I give you my promise.
And I give you this ring.
And I give you this ring.
As a reminder of my promise.
As a reminder of my promise.
Okay. Nicely done. Very good. Now, Holly, if you'd hold his left hand. Perfect. Now, repeat after me. I, Holly, take David to be my husband.
I, Holly, take David to be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
For richer or for poorer.
For richer or for poorer.
Before God and these witnesses.
Before God and these witnesses.
David, I promise my love to you.
David, I promise my love to you.
And I give you this ring.
And I give you this ring.
As a reminder of my promise.
As a reminder of my promise.
All right, that's well done. Go ahead and turn out a little bit, snuggle up a tiny bit, and if you'd go ahead and return the flowers to the bride. And take a moment and take a deep breath, relax, perfect. Now, David and Holly, tonight you've entered into the promise of marriage. And by doing so, you have declared your love and your faith in each other, and I know everybody here is going to agree. We all want your marriage to be just a great success. We want it to become everything you're hoping and dreaming that it would be. And I think a wonderful relationship like yours deserves to have many special occasions to look forward to and a lifetime of beautiful memories to look back on. You know, tonight you're here because you understand the importance of the marriage relationship and how it's, you know, it's something that our God values tremendously. And he has, you know, he had quite a few things to say about marriage relationships. And, but you know, if you were to sift through all of that, and then really consider the reality of what he said. What he was saying was, love each other as I have loved you. And that's a secret, really, to a lifetime together as husband and wife. But, you know, when he said that, he was really looking past what we consider to be a marriage ceremony today. And then what he was doing was he was looking into hearts. And what he saw, and what I want you guys to see, is this person you've married tonight is truly going to be the most important person you should know for the rest of your lifetime. And if that's not true today, then you need to make it so. And you know, the beautiful thing about marriage is the way two loves work together. You know, the romantic love that brought you together, and it's so much fun and spontaneous, and it brings you to here tonight. And romance continues on for the duration of your marriage. But that's all feelings, and we're going to move from here to the head for just a moment, because you know there's a second love that God has blessed you with, and it's a good thing too, because this love is different, because this love is a decision you've already made to each other. I mean, you said yes to one another, and the love is very intentional. You choose to give it. It's not merited or earned. And it's based on strong biblical values. I'll paraphrase with words like honor and trust and faithfulness and commitment. And the love I'm talking about now is the love of friendship. And you know, when you think about the love of friendship, there's a lot of lessons that we can take right into the marriage relationship. For example, once we go past the point of how the friendship started, we can then realize that friends, don't we always know a lot about our friends? We know what they like to talk about, what sports team's important to them, and what they like to do for hobbies, and we share a lot of those things together, and we go do things together as friends, and all of that should be true about you guys, and even more, because you guys should be the best of best friends. Two love, working together in harmony to create a splendid marriage relationship. And think about love, which is a gift from God. He's given to you, and you have given to each other. And love is so special, and I would encourage you to always cherish the love you have received, and also remember this, that this person you've married tonight, if you will allow them to, they will, with God's help you to become the very best person that you can be. Then you're going to become the very best couple that you can be. And I think personally, when a couple shares in that kind of mutual love and commitment for each other, with God in the center, you have a beautiful picture of the human heart at its very best. And now, I'm going to say it, the secret to a lifetime together as husband and wife. Now, David and Holly, you two have come here tonight to be married, and in this ceremony you have given yourself to each other by promise and by symbol. Having done so before God and us as witnesses, it's going to be my pleasure now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Nevada, to now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, you two, and you may celebrate with a kiss.
We didn't get our video.
I know. He just came out and looked real sad.